Greetings my beautiful people, I hope you're having a good day, because I am. Why you ask? I get to talk about the playtest. This is also the first one I got to be a part of. I'll be going over my experience and things I've noticed that some others might have not paid attention to. And by that I mean most likely no one has paid attention to, because I'm a nerd and I go in depth about things that might not be so important. However, speculations are fun to make while the game isn't out yet. This will be part 1 of me going in depth about the test. I hope you enjoy and keep an eye out for part 2. So straight away looking in, I've noticed the loading screen is clean and is nice wallpaper material. I've been saving and putting stuff as my wallpaper for a while now. I'm happy they started making and posting wallpapers in the Discord. The Mirandus team is definitely doing a great job in that department. Keep in mind the art style while we explore this test. When you finally load into the world, you have no words. The feeling is mind-blowing. Like, I don't know how you go from this to this. It's like they catfished us, but opposite. It's honestly just mind-blowing. But before you get wrapped up in all the beautiful scenery, this is not so much about just looking at this majestic world. We're here to analyze and see what we can figure out about the game. Before you start exploring, you will notice your GUI. For those new to the gaming space, a GUI simply stands for Graphic User Interface. Simply put, this is the information displayed about your character or user. In this case, the different things about your character on the screen. The first things you will be equipped with is a bow in your toolbar that you can access by pressing 1. As a pro gamer, I had no trouble figuring this out. You can also see at the top right corner there is this goblin icon. This displays how many goblins you have shot. If you didn't shoot any, you won't see a number attached to it. However, when you eventually kill one, a checkmark will be displayed showing that you are now eligible for a material airdropped as a reward for helping test the game. In the bottom left corner you can see your stamina, health, and hunger. In this playtest they don't have labels or icons, but deductively these are apparent because of your stamina running out when you run, the previous playtest, and survival games in general. And now you are free to roam the playtest, a little atom compared to the wonders that may follow. The game is graphically stunning. The fact that this is just a mere test towards the full game is absolutely insane. It gives you chills because so far this is above the quality of most polygon simplistic survival type games. Like, it doesn't even look simplistic anymore, like whatsoever. The first thing that might catch many people's eyes are the trees. They've brilliantly thought of making the leaves in a cool triangle shape. This is a reference to their involvement in the Illuminati. All jokes aside, this symbolizes more to me. Maybe different shapes will help identify the type of tree, which I already think is confirmed based on the fact that I think it's a really good idea, and the first playtest trees got a major update. I am 70% sure they might keep the pine winter tree design, because unlike the mountains, when I move my perspective changes, showing that the tree is in fact 3D and not 2D. While on the subject of trees, I noticed the textures give the feeling of a painting, which I like very much. However, trees are probably still in development, so we might see a different bark texture and color in the future than these trees have in this playtest. Now for the campfire area. The campfire also has this entrancing art look that I hope they keep as well, because honestly you can fall asleep to this on a cozy Christmas night. Like, let me show you.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
See? It's cozy. Yo, bro, wake up, I'm not done. Next to the fires are the first confirmation there will be insects in Mirandus. Though for some this may be insignificant, this could be really cool and make Mirandus way more immersive. Yes, there is a possibility these are only to add to the realism of Mirandus. However, there is also a possibility that they can play a specific role in something like potion brewing, where you might need a specific insect for a certain potion. Personally, as a fan of open world gathering games like Animal Crossing, I think certain insects being able to be collected would be really cool, and I'm sure other fans would appreciate it as well. But this is all still speculation. You can also see some bones a little ways from the campfire. These can be bones of a dead goblin, an animal, or a human. It's most likely a goblin or an animal, but it's still fun to think that the sentient AI goblin successfully killed a player or two. Most likely this is pure decoration, however now we know bones will be in Mirandus somewhere or another, and perhaps even play a role in crafting. And last but not least, around the fire are some fish being cooked by the fire, which just adds to the already amazing environment. This can possibly be a hint to a mechanic where you can cook fish at a fire, or how that mechanic might look, which is still pretty cool. While on the topic of fish, if you walk around, you are bound to bump into a little pond where you can see a bunch of fish swimming around. It's nice to know that the team is very focused on every detail, even the fish's animation in the water before it's caught. I thought that was pretty cool as well. However, an eerie thought creeped into my head that maybe in the background the reason why they're letting us see fish while we are in the water is because they want us to be able to see not so friendly sea creatures and maybe sharks. You know, as like a bonus scare factor to the game. It would make being in the water a bit more scary. There might even be a flying fish type, cause I stumbled upon a fish that decided to transcend to the next plane of existence and manipulate air like an airbender.
This fish is flying around.
All jokes aside, they're working on every detail, so it's nice to see that the game is coming along very smoothly. And with that, unfortunately this is the end of part 1, so stay tuned for the next one. Remember to refuel your cars cause we're going into a recession. Use like an electric bike, skateboard, maybe unicycle, instead of a car. Cheers, good luck, and have fun in the metaverse, my friends.